What's going on, my PT peeps? I'm a Walking Dead family. One eyebrow back from the PT channel to talk about Fear the Walking Dead and my review of Season 4, Episode 4. What I thought of it, what I liked, what I didn't like. Let me know your thoughts. As always, guys, post your comments below. But if you're worried about spoilers, if you haven't seen the episode and all that stuff, spoiler warning, and I don't want to ruin anything for you. Overall, I thought it was a decent episode. Fear the Walking Dead Season 4 isn't really doing anything that great for me, and it's frustrating at times still. But we love the Walking Dead universe, The Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead. Become a member of our Walking Dead family by subscribing to the PT channel, and I hope you do. So it was confirmed that Nick Clark is dead. He was buried in a lackluster way. I thought that was kind of BS. No one really talked about Madison or how she's going to feel after Nick died and taking him back to her. So we still don't know what's up with Madison, but Nick is gone. They just buried him in the middle of nowhere where the guns were, kind of deal. And you're like, oh, that's a nice send-off. Don't really care about these characters. If they don't even care about the characters, why should we? And that confirms that even more to myself. Naomi, Laura, whatever your name is with Alicia, and I thought it was pretty cool that they went to an amusement park or a water park or whatever exactly it was. Kind of had that Zombieland feel for me, which I love Zombieland, even though it's a ridiculous plot that you're going to go to an amusement park, and it's okay. And I'm still waiting for Zombieland 2. Any news on that? Post your comments below if you know. I'm excited if it's a possibility for Zombieland 2, and I hope it is. But the water park idea was pretty cool. It was kind of dumb in many aspects, though, how they were walking up the slides. I don't know if there would be algae all over that stuff because the water would just stop running, and I don't know if it would actually be there. But either way, the slides were slippery and we saw that. They get to the top of it and they don't clear out a single area. They just like, oh, look, guns, this, and she slides back down on the slide. But it was kind of funny. It was kind of interesting to see how the walkers were stuck in the tube there. There's a lot of them up there. How many people were living up at the top of the water slide or got there? Because look at all those zombies that are stuck in there. But I do like the idea of going to an amusement park, living in a baseball stadium or a sports stadium. It's pretty cool. I think that is a good thing to bring to the zombie apocalypse storyline. I like that for sure. But overall, it was just comical at times with this whole situation, and it didn't really progress anything. It kind of regressed. And the then and now and then and now, it's pretty annoying, especially when we already know the fate of Nick and then we have to see him. But it's just not making sense to me why they're going forward and back and forward and back, and they're still going forward and back. I like the idea of them working together and seeing the story, and obviously that makes sense of Althea recording people to get their story. It's just a little rushed and a little forced to me, but I like the idea of Alicia and Naomi working together. But it seems almost every episode there's more questions being asked and more things not making sense. They're not answering any questions. At least that's what I'm getting out of it. I like the idea of them coming together and working together. John and Morgan are clearly connected. Is John supposed to be the Rick Grimes of Fear the Walking Dead? He was a cop. He's got kind of a sheriff cowboy hat thing going, and now he's connected with Morgan. Is that the new Rick Grimes? Is that Fear's new Rick? I would like to see that. I do like John. I like Althea. I like Morgan, of course. But as for Naomi or Laura or whatever your name is, I guess she was telling John the wrong name. Or is her name Laura and she's telling Madison and them the wrong name? Or is her name completely different? She's just telling people the wrong name to not get close to him, or what? I don't know what to make of it. Either way, it's another question to be asked and nothing be answered. Hopefully stuff makes sense in the coming episodes, but next episode we'll see in Naomi and John flashback, and we'll see how it connects. But I'm guessing John and Morgan go to the stadium because I want to see what happened there, what the resolution of things were with the vultures and Mel, who's ridiculous, by the way, what his outfit is. And they're just annoying. The vultures aren't really bad guys. They're not good. They're definitely not good guys, but they're not really the worst bad guys. They're just lazy saviors, I guess. They're not really doing much. They're just hanging out in the parking lot. What's the end game of that? But Morgan and John working together going forward, I want to see what happens there. But Morgan isn't really doing much for the series, in my opinion. Luciana and Nick is nice, but we already know that Nick's dead. So that's kind of like, wah, wah, we already know what's going to happen with this character, which is pretty crappy that the actor wanted to just give up on this part and go do something else. It's like, all right, great, you gave up on the show, which tells a lot about the actor and how he feels about the show in my eyes. But for Luciana and Nick to just pick a random spot and like, we're going to go here. And what if it was like Anchorage, Alaska or something ridiculous? You're like, all right, we're going to go from Texas to there. Good luck with that, but we'll see what happens. I like the idea of going to a library to get books or get that. Hopefully it wasn't all about getting Charlie a book. Enough of that. I'm tired of that already. It's just annoying, and obviously they're going to have this character and Charlie this and Charlie that. Is she going to come around? Is she going to be good? Is she going to help them? Which she could or is she not. I don't really care about that character now. It's just frustrating. It's just annoying. Another annoying character in the world of the show. And I have high hopes for the show. Hopefully it turns around in the coming episodes, but overall, it's just frustrating still for me. They're not doing anything that great to turn everything around. Strand still being Strand. It would have been great if he just left, actually. That would have been all right in my eyes, and I would be okay with that. Strand brings something to the table. He's okay. He brought some food and supplies back that would last a couple days for all those people there. But I just want to see them fight for the stadium, and hopefully they do. Maybe Mel and them just crash through the walls and bring walkers in, and we see what happens. As for Madison, I'm glad that we don't see her much. That's fine by me. Everybody thinks she may be dead, but that's too easy, right? If we don't see it happen, then she's probably going to still be alive, even though we haven't seen her in the now part, just the back then. We'll see what happens, what makes the story there, but the flip-flopping then and now is just already annoying. And I think that's going to be their format for a lot of the season. We'll see what happens with it. Like I said, Althea recording stuff is obviously the connection of then and now. So their format is still going to be the then and now. We'll see how they decide to go about it the rest of the season. But it's just not doing anything that great for me. It's filling the void somewhat for The Walking Dead, but it's just asking more questions every episode, and they're not answering anything just yet. Like, is Daniel going to come back around? How about Walker? What's going to happen with Madison? Is she still alive? What's going to happen with Mel? The Vultures? What's their point? Are they just going to take over the stadium and they live in the stadium now? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts, guys. Post your comments below. If you're on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all that good stuff, we are at the PT channel. Our other channel is The Walking Dead News. We have live streams there. We're posting more and more videos there when we can. Thank you guys for watching. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button to both channels. We have a goal of 100,000 subscribers. We love the Walking Dead universe. How about you guys? If you're a member of the Walking Dead family here at the PT channel, you are awesome and we truly appreciate it. And remember, guys, believe in yourself. If you can dream it, you can do it.